This is going to be a very short review. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. On the channel we post writing tips, unboxings, book hauls, book reviews and the occasional vlog. And today I have another book review for you, and it is The Dragon's Promise by Elizabeth Lim. If you guys haven't seen, I reviewed the first book in this series by Elizabeth Lim, The Six Crimson Cranes. That link is above me now if you haven't seen it already. This is the second book, so if you haven't read the first, read that first, watch that review, then come back to this one. I am going to try to do this as a spoiler-free review because it is I class it as a middle grade, so I don't tend to do as many quotes from middle grade books because they just read so easily. To be honest, by the time I remember, I should write something down and finish the book, but also because it's more easily written, so I find there's less quotes that I want to give, but overall just to talk about the general story, so this should hopefully be spoiler free. But look how gorgeous that cover is. How beautiful is it? The dragon. On the back it says, "A dragon's kingdom, a star-crossed love, and a cursed pearl with the power to mend the world or break it." It's another beautiful, beautiful book. It's in the gold and creamy yellow, I would say. But most importantly, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will already know this, we got a map. Which means it's gonna be good, because any book with a map has to be good. As always, with my book reviews, I'll read you guys the blurb first. Before I get into that, don't forget if you like what you see to subscribe to this channel. You'll continue to support me a lot, so thank you guys so much. Alright, blurb time. Princess Shuri made a deathbed promise to return the dragon's pearl to its rightful owner, but keeping that promise will be more dangerous than she ever imagined. She must journey to the kingdom of dragons, navigate political intrigue among humans and dragons alike, and fend off thieves who covet the pearl for themselves, all the while cultivating the appearance of a perfect princess to protect herself from those who would see her burned at the stake for the magic that runs in her blood. The pearl itself is no ordinary cargo. It thrums with malevolent power, jumping to Shuri's aid one minute and betraying her the next, threatening to shatter her family and sever the thread of fate that binds her to her true love. It will take every ounce of strength Shuri can muster to defend the life and the love she's fought so hard to win. The story continues from Six Crimson Cranes, which was a book I really loved. I couldn't put it down, so I was super, super excited to read this one. I have one quote. This is a big one for me, guys. You know, if you're not new to my channel, I do quite a few quotes. One quote. Page 10. "A promise is not a kiss in the wind, to be thrown about without care," I murmured to myself. "It is a piece of yourself that is given away and will not return until your pledge is fulfilled." I took down that quote because those are just really wise words, and that's something to live your life by, really. Already in my overall review, guys, like I told you, this is going to be a very short review. This was a middle grade read, and like most of them, I didn't take down too many quotes, but like the first series, it was super easy to read. It was fast paced as well, and it has lots of dragons and magic. I welled up at the climax, which I wasn't expecting to, so obviously it did have an effect on me. Everything mentioned does come back, so it's good plot movement. At times, it did feel like 3 stories in one book. It felt quite choppy with the safety net of returning to the palace, which I don't remember the first one feeling that choppy, but it does have very beautiful descriptions and is very heartwarming, easy and safe read. Our character Shuri, she grows and matures with the 2 books. It would have been good to hear something from a character who disappears partway through this book at the end, but it was still a satisfying end. I think it could have had more time with the dragons than this has. Dragons is the dragon's promise. It kind of seemed to move away from that a bit. Now, it does mention a demon in the kitchen, and anyone who's read this, all I can see is Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. But I gave this book 7 out of 10 stars. It didn't get me as much as the first. The first I honestly couldn't put down. This one I also read like super quick, but it didn't feel as catchy to me because I think because it felt like 3 different stories. It almost felt like you finished one, you can wait a bit, finish the other, wait a bit. I did still read it super fast, but not quite as good as the first, but I did still love it. And that's it for my book review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you see. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you like seasons I upload, click that little bell down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Tumblr. I post bookish pictures as well as my writing tips and unboxings on there. There has been, since this one came out, a third book in the Elizabeth Lim series. I thought this was a duology. I mean, it is. It's the backstory of something mentioned a lot in this book. So although I gave this 7 out of 10, I have still bought that one. So I liked it enough to get the next one. Just adding that in there. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye!